Happy Sunday to you. My name is Cameron. Over here we have Amanda. She's one of our lovely volunteers. And then this guy, the star of our show, his name is Ozzy. You guys want to say hi to Ozzy?
Hi, Ozzy!
Now you may be wondering, where did we get Ozzy from? Ozzy came from the Tanganyico Water Animal Park in Wichita, Kansas. At the time he was around 8 months old and stood about 8 feet tall. Now he's grown quite a bit, obviously. If you guys don't know already, when giraffes are born, they stand about 6 feet tall. So they're born to be high maintenance, no point intended. But I think he's ready to paint. You ready to paint? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to show them how tall you are? How tall are you? Perfect. So Ozzy showed you around 15 and a half feet, but he's really 16 and a half feet. Our giraffe does tend to slouch a little bit. He is a reticulated giraffe. Reticulated giraffes are actually one of the tallest. In fact, I believe with great height comes great responsibility. These guys in the water are actually considered the sentinels of the savannah. And what that means is a lot of smaller prey species like to hang around giraffes. Because of that great height vantage point, they're able to spot predators coming from miles away. So to go a little something like this, if we were hanging out with Ozzy in the wild, and he stops and stares off in the distance and then takes off running, we better go with him because trouble's coming. Now, speaking of trouble, we have 31 troublemakers on property. They're called lions. You might be wondering, how does he feel about that? He says, no problem, I'm a lot bigger than they are. Our biggest lion on property, his name is Dude. He weighs in at a whopping 600 pounds. And guys, if you know lions, that's a big lion. But when Ozzy's done growing, he can weigh anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, and he can kill a full-grown lion with one kick. So kids, you know the secret to being big and strong like Ozzy? Come forward a little bit for me, Amanda. The secret to being big and strong like Ozzy is to eat all your vegetables, okay? Now, Ozzy is a strict herbivore, which means he only eats plant material. Right now, he's getting some of his favorite treats, which are broccoli, cauliflower, apple and oat biscuits, carrots. He likes green beans. He also likes lettuce. And his main diet is hay, just like a horse, which he has access to inside of his barn and outside. Now, Ozzy's such a strict herbivore, if I were to be out feeding lions and my hands smell like blood or meat, he would absolutely refuse any kind of treat I would try to give to him and tell me to go wash my hands because they stink. Now, you would think me being a 28-year-old adult that has had a lot of hand-washing experience that I know how to wash my hands properly. But if it's not up to Ozzy's standards, he has no problem with sending you 3 to 4 times back to the bathroom. So, and quite frankly, he's the man upstairs. He's in charge. So,
good job, Oz.
now I'm going to wait for him to present that nice long tongue of his that lets me know he has no food stored up in those cheeks like a chipmunk. Sometimes he does, and we don't like to add any extra texture to the canvas or the person holding the canvas, huh, Amanda? Amanda's been tagged by Ozzy quite a few times. If you work here, you volunteer here, you're going to get painted by the giraffe. It's just that simple. But that tongue of his is prehensile, which is a fancy word for saying he can grab and hold on to things or basically use it like we do our hands. It also grows an inch with every foot in height he grows. So if he's around 16 and a half feet, his tongue is about 16 and a half inches. Now, he is a 7-year-old giraffe, and they stop growing height-wise at the age of 7. But his weight will go up and down. Good job. Now, that clicking sound you're hearing, that's me with the clicker right here.
Yeah.
That's my